For more of an intimate look at the Queen and the royal family, I want to bring in once again ABC News contributors and royal experts, Imogen, Lloyd Webber, and also Daisy Goodwin. Daisy, you are also an author and a historian. You know, the military presence truly stood out to me. The Royal Navy gathering close around the Queen's coffin in that procession, along with members of the Army, including the Grenadier Guards, the Royal Horse Artillery, the Royal Marines, the Air Force. I mean, this is the only commander-in-chief they have ever known.
Yes, I think it's going to be a very difficult transition for them. It's interesting that the tradition of pulling the gun carriage by sailors started at the reign of Queen Victoria's funeral, where the horses bolted that were meant to pull the gun carriage bolted, and so a clever prince said, why don't we use sailors instead? So they got the sailors to pull the gun carriage, and that's where that tradition started. And it's interesting, you know, we think of royal processions now as, you know, royal events as going off like clockwork, but in Victoria's time they were pretty shambolic. So I think that it's rather amazing that the ceremonial today went off as well as it did, given that the last funeral was 70 years ago. But I think all the armed services feel a huge debt of loyalty to the Queen, and you know, they refer to her as the boss. So this will be a very this will be a big day for them. And as one of my daughters said this morning, gosh, is that the whole Royal Navy pulling the gun carriage?
It sure looked like it, didn't it? And Imogen,
yes,
you were watching as well. You know, the next generation of royals has been in the middle of quite a family feud for the last few years. Where does the absence of Queen Elizabeth now leave the monarchy?
Well, the Queen was that symbol of national unity, identity and pride for the nation, but also, of course, for her family. And King Charles III now needs to be that. There is the spectre of Prince Harry's memoir hanging over them all. We shall see if that comes to light, or maybe there has been this moment of togetherness over these past 11 days. Obviously, Harry and Meghan have been very much involved. They've had a frontline seat. But you could see, you know, King Charles III, really, it was etched in his face today, the enormity of what he is taking on. He's been preparing for it for his whole life, but it is an enormous responsibility, and we shall see where it goes.
Imogen and Daisy, we're going to talk to you both so much more in the next couple of hours. Appreciate you both so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.